Well, hello. I'm gonna have to do a series of videos because I've forgotten to record before. But this video is going to be about guerrilla marketing. Now, when I've looked through all the examples that I have previously shown quickly in another video, I've decided which sort of things I might want to do, and I'll get onto it just now. So, this is what I've done. And what I've thought is, I might do a giant billboard with 3D bits popping out, and then it might attract more people's attention. So that's the first one, the dropped calls. In terms of the steaming coffee cup, I would want to do something like that, but I wouldn't know how it worked, so I'd have to figure that out later on. In terms of the giant Wienermobile, still on the top page, I think it could be a good idea to have a vehicle driving around Leeds actually, with some kind of advertisement put on top of it. I don't know what I'd put on it yet, but I think that could be a really good idea. With the tent city, I don't know how I could apply that to Lift. Maybe put dot around little stations around the city somewhere. Maybe do like an Easter egg hunt where you have to find each of these and get a stamp. Maybe. Don't know if that would work. Don't know if anyone would bother doing it. The people are very busy when they go to Leeds, put it that way. The diesel, not a dirty word. I do like the idea of writing on the pavement, but I don't think this particular campaign is the sort of thing that suits me, because I don't understand how that worked really. The crashed night ball, I suppose it could work, but I think it'd be, a lot of the buildings in Leeds are very old, so we'd have to see. In terms of the Red Bull pit stop, I think that's also quite a good idea. So we could have, say, different cars from different movies, such as the Batmobile from Batman, obviously, or Kit from Knight Rider, the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter, or what's it called? The ones from James Bond that I can't remember for the life of me. It's a British car. That sort of stuff, that could work. In terms of the Superman twisted telephone pole, I think that could work, but in a different sense. Like, I want to put something on the side of a bus shelter or something, similar to how they've put a sign up on some of them saying to get to Hogwarts, walk through this sign, sort of thing, but a bit different. Or maybe make that into an augmented reality sort of thing that I have seen in videos before. That looks quite cool actually. The Vodafone streaking, definitely not. I think the thing closest to what I could do is having people running around Leeds city centre with costumes on. Maybe. It depends on the weather really for the day as to whether I could have people doing that. Kia, I've got ideas about that, but I'm not quite sure if it'd work. Again, depending on the weather, because if it's, say, wet and windy weather, the airplane or whatever I would use would be knocked off course, and it wouldn't work very well. In terms of the Reynolds garage door wrap, I really don't understand what they were trying to do. And something like that would come with a hefty fine, I think, if you were to try and do anything like that, because then there'd be the clean-up costs. The axe spray one, I think, is quite clever actually as well, because it goes on the end of an exit sign door, and it's just basically an add-on for that, and it can be quite clever, but I don't know where I'd put it, because it's more of an indoorsy thing. I don't know how many people would see it if it was indoors, because obviously you'd get more foot traffic outside, so I suppose in terms of the actual axe spray thing though, is that you could put it on the bottom of, say, street signs, so this way to city centre sort of thing, but add it onto the bottom as this way to Leeds Film City sort of thing, or put a website underneath it. Maybe that could work, but maybe not because it's quite busy on the roads. We have the Taco Bell. Once again, I'm not quite sure what would happen. It'd be very noisy, but it still might get lost in the sound of the city, basically, all the traffic. But yeah, there's loads of different examples I could give, but those are just a few for now. And I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Later.